So guys, welcome back to the channel, and please accept my apologies for the cheesy intro. That certainly is going to be a hard act to follow. But it does depict many of the classic scenarios experienced by auditors auditing lawful business in the public domain. So let's get right down to the serious business of SIA licenses, what they are, how they're used, how they should be displayed, and other factors of importance. As always guys, we will kick off by a set of defined learning objectives. So we'll be looking at who is the Security Industry Authority, what is an SIA license, why is the license in fact so important, what are the different types of licenses and how can they be recognised, generally how much does an SIA license cost, how long is it valid for, and how can you determine whether the holder has a valid license in place, and much more. So let's kick off by looking what the SIA actually is and what its roles are. The SIA in the UK is a government agency responsible for regulating private security industry under the statutory instrument known as the Private Security Industry Act of 2001. This is a regulatory instrument that provides the necessary regulatory compliance. Quick links to the statutory instruments are given beneath the video. So, what is the role of the SIA? Well, the SIA has two principal roles. One, to manage compulsory licensing for individuals, and two, to manage a voluntary approved contractor scheme. Here are a few common examples of high street approved contractors: G4S, Loomis, Mitie and Securitas. Visit the links beneath the description to identify the approved contractors in their frontline categories. Here is a list of licensable roles, also known as frontline activities, and they can be quickly recognised from the colour coding on the required licence, which is required to be displayed at all times. Two exceptions are the key holding licence, which is not a frontline activity, and the vehicle immobilisation, which only applies to Northern Ireland. As you can see, the licence depicts who the holder of the SIA licence is, the SIA licence number and what the licence is given for. It also clearly shows the year of expiry, so it must not be less than the current calendar year if in service. The licence is valid for 3 years and must be renewed. My understanding is that it cannot be taken to be personal details, but that required to be given or displayed by way of regulatory compliance. From the displayed license details and registry information, you can verify if the individual is legitimate and that the license is valid, if only to confirm that the holder has necessary insurance in force for any consequential loss or damage arising from any actions. Please see the links beneath the video description for the SIA search box registrations for individual licenses. We turn now to the much quoted Section 9(1)(c) of the Private Industry Security Act 2001, the section used to advise security operatives that the licence must be displayed at all times. Technically, the regulatory breach is a summary offence, not indictable or criminal, unless it transpires that the conduct of the operative was such not to have a licence to conduct such activity, where it may be deemed therefore an indictable or criminal offence. The following slides are general advice in respect of interactions and will depend on how the auditor and operative interact, but it is usually a good idea to obtain or determine the SIA information in the event that an interaction becomes unprofessional. If an operator does not have a valid licence, it is unlikely that he may have any valid insurance in the event of any liability should damage or harm ensue. Finally, if the conduct is so concerning, unprofessional or egregious, then there is a means of reporting this to the SIA as per the links in the description beneath the video. However, on the basis of being professional, explain and offer every opportunity for the security operative to apologise. If that is not the case, then you may consider the reporting. But remember, someone's livelihood or family may be at stake, so the conduct experience should be particularly egregious before effecting such action. Next, we take a quick musical accompaniment to frontline licensable activities, where you may read the slides and each of the categories of licensed activities. Finally, just a quick few slides indicating the process and costs of obtaining SIA licences. The main cost will in fact be acquiring the specialist training modules for the licence link material from in-house training providers, the most expensive being Close Protection. Having acquired the correct licence link modules or training, the application for an SIA licence is rigorous. It will involve background checks on addresses, criminal records, mental health and right to work in the UK before a licence is granted. The current fee in July 24 is approximately £184 per licence, which is reduced for 50% should any other component or licence be required. Well folks, that rounds up a quick insight into the mainstay topic of SIA licences. If you have enjoyed this little video, please leave a like and subscribe or leave a comment in the description, where you will also find many useful links to assist you in this topic. So that's it folks. We hope to see you on the next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and help get this channel off the ground.